This is going to be a short video on how to make recipes. Recipes are very easy to do, and it's going to be a really short video. So I'm going to try to explain this the best I can. As you can see, there's craft areas, and there's forge, so you'd have to craft this in the forge. And there's also stuff like workbenches, craft area workbench, or it's a forge, but you need a tool and die set to be able to craft it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make this a workbench item. So let's just do this. Just copy this and go to the bottom. So let's go down here and paste that in. So let's say for our, let's do forged diamond that we made. Oh, we didn't make a forged diamond. We made crap, what did we make? Diamond fragment. Let's do 1. So this is how many you'll get when you actually craft this item. So let's make it, let's say, wood 2 and forged steel 100. Don't know why, but that's just how we'll do that. And I'm going to go in game and show you that this actually does work now. Another thing to keep in mind is that you can't actually make forge, like if you make a custom item, you can't actually put it in the forge unless you use the units that is provided inside of the game. Because the forge you can't put in, like, let's say wood inside of the forge, because it just won't let you. So you gotta make sure that you keep that in mind when trying to create a thing. I would suggest using a workbench to create your items. I would never use the forge, unless it's like an iron item where you can actually use iron or clay or stone in the forge, because you can actually put those items in the forge. So yeah, just to keep in mind. Okay, so now that we're in game here, what you can see now is if we made a diamond fragment in the workbench. So let's get ourselves a workbench. So workbench, and place it down. And what did we make the recipe? Forged steel and wood. So let's get some forged steel and some wood. Yeah, let's go in here and let's do recipes. As you can see, diamond fragment. We can make 5 of them. Pretty nice. And there is a time. So the time is referring to the actual item. So let's go back here and I'll show you how to change that a bit up here. So if I go back to the bottom, all the way to the bottom, you'll see that there is not a crafting time. Interesting. Usually, yeah, crafting ingredient time. If you add this to your actual item, down here, just say anywhere, you can change the amount of time it takes to actually craft the item, but I'm not gonna actually do that right here. I'm just gonna keep that there how it is because this is a test, but if you want to change that, you can, and that's how you actually do it. Yeah, and that is pretty much it for this video, and thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.